Today I want to show you how I made my version of The Girl by City and Colour. Though I showed the recording process of it in the first video that I posted, I want to show you exactly how I did it in my Logic project. First, I just started with a simple kick sound, however I played it on my cajon. Not too much was done to it apart from a small EQ. Next, I just did the exact same thing, but I layered a different EQ on it. For the real sauce on the kicks, I added Jacob Collier's Audience Choir plugin and I used the stomp sound. So now that I've talked about the kick, let me talk about the snare a little bit. For the first snare sound, all I did was I hit my snare and I had my wallet on top to prevent it from ringing out too much. After a few hits on the snare, I did one that was really good, so I just took that and I copied and pasted it and timed it throughout the entire song. After that, I just did the exact same thing with a different snare take. And of course for the last one, had to do some brushes. It's the only thing that's right here. So far, this is what we have together.
1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I could do better.
Now for the cymbal. I kept it as simple as I could and I did 5 different takes of hitting that same cymbal as you see in the video. As an extra percussion element, I added the tambourines. And it would be wrong if I added the tambourines without some shakers. My personal favorite part of this edition was the piano. I managed to do it in one take, and it sounds amazing when you solo it. At the end of the track, I decided to add the dulcimer as an extra addition to the strings. Now I know how out of tune that sounds, and that's because it is. I had to tune this thing way lower than usual. But with the song itself, it works. The last thing I added to this track just to fill in some extra space was a pad that I found on Splice. So in the end, you're left with this final product.